Mimi, welcome to Sensory Overload.
Hello.
Are you ready to come to your senses?
I am. I was dumped for being a cloud chaser, so I can't really sit here and be like, I went on my love. Yeah, like I won't stand for someone calling my friend a witch. Like, you think I'm going to be friends with you? If you think I'm going to pretend to like you, like, no. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little excited. This is my first podcast.
I know, this is crazy.
I know.
Like, literally happened out of a whim.
Yes.
I was like at the gym and I was like, I need a guest tomorrow because I need to be a week in advance. And I was like, Mimi's right here at the gym with me. And I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah, I'm so grateful and I'm so excited to be here. So thank you for asking me to be here.
Of course. It's been like a long time in the making.
Yeah, I know. Because like we briefly met and then we spoke on my spam Instagram account, I'm pretty sure. Shout out Spidey Mimi.
Spidey Mimi. Like, what? That's at a White Fox event. That's where we met.
Oh, what it was. Yeah.
And you're like fresh off the show. And
Yeah.
I was still like, these Love Islanders.
Yeah, valid.
Like,
So fair.
do I give them time of day? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank God you gave me time of day.
Of course. I literally, your energy is just so attractive. Like, you just have this glow about you and your aura.
Yeah.
It was just
Thank
like,
you.
I need to be friends with her.
I know. We've been friends since. Hey,
Yeah.
we've like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just randomly message you and then we're like in the gym, like, okay, we're working out tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you accidentally post on your spam account.
Oh my God, that's right. I posted a picture of us on my spam and then you reshared it.
I did reshare. I was so fucked up. But
We'll debrief that one.
we're gonna get into it. I just want to say thank you so much for coming to start with, because it's not every day that I get to sit down with the first Māori woman that went on Love Island, which is iconic in itself. Like, you have turned heads, you've been in a little bit of drama, tried to find love, traveled Europe, found love in Europe.
No, baby, what?
You've done it all, and I just think it's so like iconic of you because you're so just yourself, and you're just so vulnerable and I guess like unapologetically yourself, and I just love that about you. So thank you so much.
That's really sweet, and those are really kind words because, like, I definitely going into like the Love Island thing, like I was so nervous because I know I'm not the typical like Love Island contestant. But I guess that was also like something that was, I guess, how would you put it, like why people, I guess, can relate to me in more senses that I like genuinely thought, and I was so happy. Yeah,
exactly. And like today, I really just want to bring it back. Like, I want to talk about the cultural impact, the relationships, who you are as a person and how you got here. Cut the bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck that off.
Okay.
And show us who Mimi truly is.
I love that. Thank you.
How are you feeling? Are you a bit nervous?
I feel like sometimes my brain can't get out what I want to say, so I'm a little bit like, bleh, but
Do you
I
have
think
ADHD?
it'll come. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's me. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm not on my meds or I haven't got any meds.
Oh yeah, I don't got any. But
I'm-
like, maybe we should go on.
I have to make sure I have a matcha before, and I do
Okay.
like sinus injections. It's so
Okay,
random.
I could give that a go maybe.
Yeah, because then otherwise I do not think straight.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
my
don't really
words
know
don't
what
come
thinking straight's like. Don't know if I ever have.
Haven't we all? But let's take it all the way back to your childhood.
Okay, whoa.
How
deep in there
Yeah,
straight
like-
away.
deep? I want to know how Mimi became Mimi.
Okay. Wow, that's like a really big question. I feel like for me personally, I've always been quite an outgoing, energetic, vivacious person. I grew up a dancer, so performing has always come very like naturally to me. I wouldn't say much so I love attention. I mean, don't we all? But like,
Don't we all?
I love performing. I love creating art. Like genuinely, I feel like that's my purpose in this world. I
Yeah.
genuinely have it tatted on my body,
Yeah.
create art. Yeah, I've just always been quite a confident person. I've grown up with 2 older brothers and I feel like they really impacted me as a person. You know, they taught me to just put yourself out there. You can do anything. And yeah, I've grown up in a very loving and healthy family environment, which I think plays a massive part to who I am today.
Where
Shout
in
out my
New Zealand?
parents.
Where in New Zealand were you from?
I'm from Wellington. Yeah.
Right,
So
that's-
Wellington, Lower Hutt, up the
that's-
Hutt.
Is that the South Island?
North, bottom of the
Island.
north.
Bottom of the
Yeah.
North. Oh my God.
Yeah, so grew up there, very grateful to have grown up in Aotearoa. And then I moved to Australia 4 years ago now.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
how old were you when you moved to Australia?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Did you do Brent Street?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually moved here. So I lived in London for 2 years, went to America, did Camp America, went back home to New Zealand and just felt like, you know, the country wasn't really big enough for my dreams and like what I wanted
Yeah.
to do with my life. I ended up applying for Brent Street and was fortunate enough to get in, packed up my stuff, moved to Sydney. But it was during COVID.
Right.
Yeah, so it was actually awful because like all my classes were online.
What year did you do it?
Oh gosh.
Because the year I was going to do it would have been 2020, 2021.
I don't even know. 2022. Wait, what? I'm counting on my fingers right now. 20. I don't know. Maybe 2021 or 2022. Yeah.
Do you know Jade Sakara? Did you do it at the same time as her?
I don't really remember. It was.
She doesn't know.
I feel like it doesn't really because like it was COVID, so I only saw everyone for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a really cool experience. Crazy, full on. Yeah.
Is it an insane like training? Like the training there is like actually
no, it's
next
insane.
level,
Like
next
ballet
level.
every single day. Like it was honestly a bit more of a different experience. I can't actually say it was the best experience that I've had. They were like only eat 8 almonds as snacks. Like it was very much body image, which ended up being quite bad for my mental health, that experience. Yeah, but very intense, and shout out to everyone who goes to Brent Street because it's hard.
It is like a whole nother world.
Yeah, it's a whole nother world. It's like dance life. I realized then, like during the school, I realized like, oh, this is a hobby. Like I actually don't want to pursue this as a career. Yeah, so I'm really grateful that I went, but yeah, I just kind of made me realize, no, this is not my career.
It is a lot, and it's such a cutthroat career. I'm so glad that I didn't get to do it because
no, it's insane for your mental health. Like it's. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people do it. I'm like, I need to eat more than 8 almonds a day.
I want a snack pack.
Yeah.
But that's like what I love about you is that you still keep that part of you and that you show that in different ways.
Yeah, no, well, that's, again, dance is a way I express myself. It is who I am. I grew up literally doing dance every day. I'm very passionate about it still. However, yeah, it just... I figured out that it's not my career. I'm really glad I gave it a go. And yeah, I still try to do dance classes. Thank God for TikTok dancers. Like I still keep it alive. But yeah.
Absolutely. And I think also you get going into such a, I guess, the limelight that's so easy to forget. And a lot of people forget their roots and they forget where they come from.
Oh, yeah.
And I just don't think you've done like...
No, yeah. I think that was something that I've always had at the forefront of my mind when I did, like go walk onto Love Island. I was like, I still need to be Mia from Aotearoa. That was something that I always constantly tell myself every single day. I do affirmations to myself and, I speak Te Reo Māori to myself. I do affirmations to myself. Like as soon as I came off Love Island, I went home. I went home because I was like, New Zealand keeps me grounded.
Yeah.
I like to walk around in bare feet. I like to eat with my hands. I like to swim. Like those things make me who I am and I never want to forget that. And, I'm super proud of where I come from and how I grew up. And that's what makes me different, I guess, in this position. And yeah, I never want to lose that part of me.
Absolutely. Yeah. Before we get into like the Love Island stuff, there's so much I
yes.
want to find out before we get in there.
Okay.
But you are just such a strong individual, and I want to know what shaped that. Has there been a significant event in your life that has shaped the person you are today?
Look, I feel like I've always put myself out there, and I've always known that I'm someone who's made for big things. When I left school, I went and traveled. Like university was never for me. For 3 years, I traveled by myself solo. I went and worked overseas.
Wow, so young.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think it's like, everyone tells you there's this big society pressure. Like if you don't go to university, you're going to fail. Like, so that was always on my mind. And I was like, no, like I have these big dreams. I have these big aspirations and this is what I want to do. I think for me, I've always followed what I wanted to do with my life. And I just really go off. I know this is quite spiritual, but I just feel like the universe, I'm really big on energy in the universe and everything's meant to be. Yeah. And I've kind of always just gone with my instinct. And I think that's made me where I am today and who I am. I wouldn't say like, again, touch wood, but I've never really been very grateful. I've never really had any really traumatic events in my life with people, but I guess I've had a lot of experiences that had made me mature younger. Yeah. And I've always surrounded myself with older people, I would say makes quite a difference, especially as well in the dance industry. You're kind of put on like into a situation, like as a dancer, you kind of get put into situations that are quite like a lot of pressure on yourself. Like it's a really high pressure environment.
Yeah.
You're never good enough. You can always do the routine better. There's always someone who can do more tricks than you. And that mentality, you know, I guess I've been able to utilize that in all aspects of my life, and take it as a tool instead of like a negative thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then as well, like I definitely say coming from New Zealand, we have quite a different like upbringing than I would say than a lot of people, and we're very like straightforward people. So yeah, just carrying my culture with me wherever I go. And
have you always had the name Mimi growing up?
No, I actually haven't. My nickname was actually Moo.
Moo?
Yeah, because I was a cow. I know. I was a bit of a diva as a kid. I know. My mom nicknamed me Moo. It kind of goes with me and Moo. I know. So my mom actually still calls me Moo, and like my childhood best friends call me Moo.
I kind of love that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Like I was just about to say, I feel like you'd look like you feel like a moo.
But no, like a cow, excuse me.
Not just a cow, but I just feel like moo is like a great representation of like who you are as a person.
Yeah, and I also love cows.
Yeah,
shout out cows. I'm obsessed with them.
So where did Mimi come from?
So Mimi came from, I was in high school and one of my friends like just, I don't know, she just nicknamed me Mimi. And then it kind of just like stuck. And like, obviously I got to like 14, 15 and my mum yelling out, go moo on like the netball court. And like, you know, I had boys watching, like that's really embarrassing.
Mum, stop.
Yeah, mum, stop. So kind of just like Mimi kind of came from there. And then as I entered like the social media world, I kind of wanted to separate like real life and social media for my mental health, and just to kind of like, not that it's a character, but you know what I mean? Like you can relate, like it's a side of you that you show, and there's obviously sides that you don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I walked onto Love Island, I was like, I want to be known as Mimi so that I can keep that separation of like who I truly am and like who's this person that she shares on 100%. TV and social media.
It's so,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if I've ever told you, but I think I told you the first night we met that Mimi was my pet kangaroo's name when I was a kid.
Pause. I love that his name's Mimi, but also you had a pet kangaroo.
Yeah. I grew up on a farm, like in the middle of
Okay.
nowhere, and we found this kangaroo on the side of the road.
Okay.
And it had a Joey in its pouch, and then like we raised the Joey. I literally would wake up every morning giving it its little milk, mixing charcoal in it so it didn't get scours. And
that's so
we called it
cute.
Mimi because everybody was like, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Oh, stop it.
I've never heard anybody have that name.
Yeah.
And then
everyone wants to be Mimi.
my best friend's little sister has that name as well. And I was like, what the fuck? Now I've got so many
You have
Mimis.
so many Mimis around you.
I kind of love it.
Wait, that's so cute. I had a pet kangaroo because I always like joke to people overseas. I'm like, yeah, we all ride kangaroos like around. Like we don't have cars. Like that's just like my not a pickup line, but like how I make friends overseas. And you actually had a pet kangaroo.
I actually had a pet kangaroo. I have to show people like a photo from my old Facebook of like my actual kangaroo in my house.
No, I would literally like carry that with me everywhere, that photo. Like, I had a pet kangaroo.
I had a pet kangaroo. Otherwise, nobody believes me.
Where did he go after?
He just like got eventually
away?
would like hop away and like come back like every 2 days, and then we assume he found a mob. Like
okay, cool.
Yeah, but it was the cutest little pet ever.
I'm upset. How long did you have it for?
Like I don't know, like maybe like a year, and then like it grows up, and then it would just like hop away and
I
then
need to see
come
these
back.
pictures after this.
Yeah,
please.
I'll
yeah.
literally
I'm
show
like,
you.
I kind of want to like post it.
But I guess everybody has a reason to going on a dating show, especially like Love Island. What was kind of the breaking point where you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and apply for Love Island?
Oh my goodness. So this is so funny. So I was in like a situationship for like maybe 6 months. Like I've been single for what's it now? I was like 3 or 4 years, and I was seeing this person. It was kind of like 6 months, and like I really liked him, but I just, you know, it was one of those things like, hurry up, like, are we a thing? Are we not? So I just cut it off.
Yeah, 6 months is a long time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, look, whatever. And I had a DM from someone actually from maths.
Right.
Yeah. So I had
I remember you telling me this story. Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, so I had a DM from someone from maths, and I was just like, you know what? Like I've never thought of ever applying for reality TV. I don't know why. I just had this urge to apply. So I applied, you know, I literally like took the piss on my
But
questions.
you on Mass would have been iconic.
I
though.
know. And then I had my interview and she was just like, you know what? You're great for reality TV. It went really well. But she was like, we don't take people who are 25. We take 26. And I was like, oh, okay. And she like hyped me up. She's like, you need to be on reality TV, like your personality and everything. And I was like, damn, okay. Like, so then I just was like, wait, I want to go on reality TV. And I also had a DM from Love Island. They had messaged me like a couple years, but I just, I don't know. I was always just like, Love Island's cringe. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, she told me I'd be good. Like, I'm just gonna apply for Love Island. The next day I got like a thing to come to an interview. So I was like, okay, I actually can't make it. Can we do a Zoom call? I just need 10 minutes of your time and I'll prove to you I need to be on Love Island. Like I literally said that. We had a Zoom call and I was just like, you've never had anyone like me on Love Island. By the way, I've never watched Love Island.
You've never had anyone
so
like
you
me.
know,
I've never seen it, but I know there's no one like me.
So delusional. Yeah. Like I was just like, you've never had anyone like me. Like I don't think I'm your usual contestant. Like I don't actually really date. I don't like. I think like people that go on Love Island, like I think it's kind of cringe. But I'd love to be on. And then literally, then I actually got on for both. I was going through the application process for both Maths and Love Island. And then obviously I didn't realize they're both from Channel 9. And Maths, I had a meeting with Love Island and then Maths called me 30 minutes later being like, so like you're the talk of the office. You need to pick what show you're going on.
That's slay.
I actually picked Maths, but I didn't tell Love Island. And I hope they're not listening. And then I was going through both application processes.
Yeah.
And then Maths came back and were just like, so basically, you know, they get professionals to find you a match. And they were just like, basically, we couldn't find you a husband. The professionals couldn't find you a match.
No.
I was like, cool. I'm so humbled. Like, thank you so much for confirming that. Even with help, I can't find someone. So I was just like, hey, Love Island, like, I need to get on ASAP pronto. Like, what do you mean? Like, my ego's kind of hurting right now. And then, I got on. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I genuinely, this is like, I guess as soon as I had my first interview, I was like, I'm getting on. Like, it just felt right.
Yeah.
It felt normal. Again, I'm really big on energy. I was just like, I'm doing this year. Like, this is what I'm doing.
That's just crazy. They're like two polar opposite reality TV shows.
By the way, I've never watched Maths either. I had no idea what I was doing.
Like 30, like Maths is like 30 plus. Like,
my audience would have been completely different. I don't think I would. I actually feel like my mental health would have been like so negative. Like on
well, there's
that
still
show.
time. There's still time.
Yeah. Look, I hope I don't need to go on Married at First Sight to find my husband, but like maybe.
But maybe. Anyway, you go into the Love Island villa.
Yeah.
Are you going in there being like, I'm going to find my husband? Or are you going in there being like, okay, this is a game. If it happens, it happens. But let me just show you guys what I can do.
Yeah, I think for me, like I completely understand that Love Island is a massive platform to reach a huge number of audience. And it's a massive opportunity, not only for you as a person, but career-wise. You know, I'm not dumb and I'm not naive. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, I went on to find love. Like, be for real. Do you know what I mean? Like,
do you think anybody goes on there to find love?
I think there's definitely everyone on there is like wanting to find love, but the benefits of like for your career and you as a person and the platform is massive. Like, yeah. I
mean, the people they're letting on there.
Yeah, look, no comment. I was dumped for being a clout chaser, so I can't really sit here and be like, I went on for love. But yeah, I personally, like from the bottom of my heart, like went on, I knew that this was a massive opportunity, not only for me, but for my fellow Kiwi wahine to see a Māori woman on such a massive platform. Yeah. It's a huge opportunity and I didn't take it for granted. Like, you know, I don't really see a lot of Māori women in this space and I wanted to prove to everyone that we belong here. We are accepted here and like we stand out. We do stand out and, you know, as a New Zealanders, we're very humble and you know, we're very humble people, much like Australia, you know what I mean? But, you know, there's baddies in New Zealand. Yeah. And I'm here to prove that. Like, the world needs to see New Zealand girlies. So I understood that was a massive thing. And I understood that, you know, not so much I was representing New Zealand, but was.
You are.
Yeah, well. I guess so. I knew that I was being someone that was, you know, my culture. I wanted to showcase who I was as being myself and having that opportunity, I'm forever grateful to Love Island. They were incredible to me. And, you know, I spoke as much Te Reo Māori as I could on the show. I guess just being myself. Yeah. That means I'm showing my culture. But the fact that, you know, Love Island Australia and Channel 9 chose to actually air me speaking Te Reo, you know, they didn't have to,
Yeah.
is massive. That was massive for me. And I was so, so grateful to them. And it was a really proud moment for me as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I love how you still kept like your own spark, your own style, and they didn't control you and make you put in a fucking basic bikini and say,
oh my
God,
God,
that.
I was so scared about the outfits because obviously, you know, like I said, I've never watched Love Island, but you know, there is a stigma around a Love Island girl that goes on the show, which is fine. There's not a problem with that. But I knew that I was a bit nervous knowing that I dress different, that I speak different, that I am different to the normal. So the fact that, you know, they did let me dress how I was massive, and it reciprocated well to the audience. And I'm really glad that I was able to bring that different, I guess, flavor to Love Island.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about a little bit of the boys.
Okay, we can speak about the boys, whatever.
The
Who
boys.
even cares about them?
No one actually cares about them.
No one cares.
No one gives a fuck. But you went from Dylan to then being with Steph. And you and Steph got to the end, correct? Or close to the end?
Close to the end, yeah. And then we were dumped for clout.
What was going through your mind when you're getting claims that you're there for the clout?
Yeah.
Hottest clout chaser ever.
Yeah, right? Follow me, guys.
But what was going through your mind when that's all happening in front of you?
Honestly, I'm trying to like put myself in that seat. I was really frustrated, but honestly, I also kind of didn't mind because I think you can kind of see, like if I won the show, I would have felt a bit like I cheated because I knew deep down, reflecting on it now, like I genuinely didn't like my partner and I knew that it wasn't a long-term thing. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I was going to get dumped regardless. So I guess going for that reason, personally, I think that's why my partner was on the show. So I'll take it. That's my bad misjudgment. So
but I feel like I can't imagine being in an environment like that. They're all you're seeing. So it would be hard to
exactly. No, that's it.
Figure out, do I like this person or they're just the only one here?
1000%. Like that, I didn't have any other options. Like the only person I was interested in was M, and I couldn't pair up with her. So it's just like, okay, cool. Like,
was that ever a thing where you and M were going to be a couple in there?
I feel like, well, I'm not sexually attracted to women. However, like I just loved her vibe and I wanted to partner up with her because have fun.
I feel like that would have been such a good
I know, it would have been iconic.
Like for a clout chaser, that would have been like, that would have given you the most drama and
I know. I mean, look, like be for real, like you don't go on Love Island anyways if you don't want some sort of following. So I'll take it. It was an L. I don't think I deserved to win with my partner. So you get me? I was going to get dumped regardless. It was a day earlier than everyone else. So
100%.
Yeah, I just wish it was the same day that we could have taken the $20,000. I should have taken that money, man. God damn. You know what I mean? Like, still the...
Should have got some clout and some money.
Yeah, you get me? Yeah. Like, I should have walked off with that 20 bands. And just been like, damn, me and Em could have gone on a holiday. Like,
literally.
That's my only like regret is I didn't stand up because like there was a part of me that wanted to.
What's the anxiety levels? Because I could never imagine going into an environment where I'm stood in line like I'm a showgirl and getting chosen. You know, your whole ego is like based off somebody else's opinion and validation. Yeah, no,
Love Island is like such a human experience. Such a human experiment. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when they're like, someone's getting dumped tonight. And we're sitting at the fire, but they make us sit there for 20 minutes. So we're just all sitting there like, so you know how people think our reactions are like dramatic? Yeah. It's because they've made us sit there in silence without making a move. So obviously when we do hear something, we've just been sitting there with our thoughts being like, oh my God, I'm getting dumped, da, da, da. And then they're like, tomorrow night someone's getting dumped. And it's like, oh my God. Like, so now I got to go through all this again. Do you know what I mean? So they make you like, it's very cleverly done, the production. Like it is what it seems. Like everything is real, but obviously everything's just heightened.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like I remember one time we sat in a car for 4 hours and we weren't allowed to talk to the person who was in our car.
4 hours?
4 hours. Just going around in the circle and like for 4 hours.
Where were you going? You just...
I don't know. They just like wanted us to sit with our thoughts.
Right.
Do you get me? Like it's like a mind game. Like that's how the show works. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, low key. Yeah. Yeah, it's so cleverly done. Honestly, I got to give it to them.
Honestly, if I ever went on Love Island, I can guarantee you
I would love
It
to
would
see you on
not-
Love Island, no
Oh.
lie. Like, oh my God, you'd be so entertaining. I would
I-
tune in. I would
No,
watch
you
it.
realize they reached out to me last year.
Imagine you on my season.
They
I would have coupled up with you. Eh.
they DM'd me and they were like, we want you to apply. And then I was like, I aired it. I was like, no.
I'm not the ear.
No,
Okay.
I'm like, I'm not doing it. And then I went on Lucy Nikki's podcast and I was like, I just want to do reality TV. And they're like, Bill, we think you're made for reality TV.
Yeah.
I got back in my car, they DM'd me again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, fuck it, it's a sign, I'm going to apply. But I don't know if because I made a TikTok about it.
Okay, that's probably why, yeah.
but,
You gave it away.
But then they aired
you ruined
me.
it.
They aired me. So then
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. That's too. Or
No,
they
no.
wanted a different direction because, like, the interview process is crazy. Like, it is.
Yeah. I just don't think they would ever like an openly bisexual guy on there. I don't think.
But they need to get with the time.
They need to
Do you
get
know
with
what
the
I mean?
I feel like that'd be the most entertaining thing to ever watch.
I think though it would be because obviously they need to have some structure with their storyline.
Yeah.
So if they put two bi people, it would mess up kind of their storyline because they do have like a base they do go off in
Yeah.
the sense of like what they think will happen.
Yeah.
Because then they'd have to bring in extra bombshells. Like what if you coupled up with,
Oh,
you know,
just
and
give
then
me
there
a
was
straight closeted one. That's all I needed. They didn't need two of us.
real.
For
Okay, so
real.
maybe Love Island Australia, if you're listening,
I
maybe
know,
bring in bi
right?
people. Thank you.
Right? It could have been some actual iconic TV.
Yeah, really, it would be. It would be.
But you obviously didn't find love in the villa.
No.
But I feel like
mean,
you found something.
I found myself.
You found
as
yourself.
cheesy as that
But
sounds.
you found the friendship with Em.
Yeah,
as well.
found my friendship.
Yeah.
Love Island, I can 100% say it changed my life. It really has shaped me into like who I am today. It taught me so much about myself. Like it's an environment that just like is so real. Like I would never experience that again, like something like that. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity. But yeah, I learned a lot about, how I need to stand up for myself in situations, going with my intuition. I feel like I didn't go with my gut a lot. And yeah, figuring out who I was as a person, what I didn't accept, what I did. I don't actually have a lot of dating experience. Like dating terrifies me. Men
But
scare
you do
me.
it so well.
I know,
Shut
like
up. Just
I know,
answer
I'm genuinely serious. Like I don't like.
You're my muse when it comes to dating.
I
Like-
feel like I pretend I'm so savage, but it's just like I don't date. I don't have a lot of time for it. I'm very like, I love being with my friends. And again, like I made the greatest friendship with Em and I'm so grateful for her. Like she has taught me so much. I think she's a very like unique individual who's very unapologetically herself. And
Yeah.
she's taught me to really embrace that about yourself, which I think is really rare. And again, shout out to the Love Island Australia for putting both of us on the same season. I
Yeah.
think we were both two quite different people for the show, and it did bring a new audience, which I'm really grateful for. But yeah, she's such an incredible person. She's so highly like strong and has so much anxiety. Bless her. So she has just taught me so much about just not really giving a fuck. Yeah. So I'm really big shout
That's
out to
what I
her.
love.
Yeah.
I love that.
And we've built such a special bond. And I mean, yeah, if you don't need men. You can get your best friend. You know what I mean?
I think there was a lot of conflict
Mhm.
within the girls in that villa for that season.
Yeah.
Was it genuine? Like you guys actually did not fuck with each other, or
Look,
it was just different morals?
This is so like it's funny to like talk about, but like me and Em, we know our people. Do you know what I mean? Like let's be real. Most of those people in Love Island Australia, me and Em would never be in the same room as them.
Yeah.
Like, and we knew that. I think for me as a person, I'm very big on energy, and I don't like to give my energy to people who I know don't actually give a fuck about me.
Yeah.
And respectfully to the girls, like I had no interest, like similar interests. We had nothing to talk about. I don't like what they like. They don't like what I like. Morally, we completely didn't align. I didn't like some of the things they did. And I never meant it in like a disrespectful or mean way. I'm a very straightforward person. I feel like, like people from New Zealand and Aotearoa, we're very forward. We say it how it is. Say it to my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just what happened. And yeah, like I won't stand for someone calling my friend a witch. Like you think I'm
Yeah.
going to be friends with you? If you think I'm going to pretend to like you, like no, I'll have my friends back. And that's all I was doing. I feel like they didn't really show like it wasn't as deep as it came across on the show.
Right.
like after
Yeah,
all
because it
of
looked
that.
like a lot. It was like,
Yeah. And like it was intense and it was all real and that's genuinely how I felt. Like honestly, I wanted to show more, but I pulled myself back.
Stand back in the seat.
Yeah, I pulled myself back. But like in reality, like the next day, like I'm straightening Hannah's hair. I'm helping the girls get ready. We're sharing clothes. Like they don't show that side because that's boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it is all real. The tension's still there, but like we all live together. Like I'm not gonna be like not talk to you. And do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't that at all. It was more so we would never be friends. And like what we said in the show was reality. Like
100%, yeah.
they never messaged me. We've never hung out.
So there's no interest.
There's no
outside
interest,
the villa
but I
at
have
all.
like that's not me being like I don't like them as people. I genuinely want the best for them. We just don't align, and that's fine. There's not a problem with that, and that's like life. We don't have to pretend like we care about people if we don't. I have nothing against any of them. I genuinely wish them all the best. Like I know Kayla's about to enter this like she's about to become a bikini com and I've loved watching her. I support her, but like do I need to talk to her every day? No. Like we don't have anything in common. She lives her life. I live mine. Em lives hers. Like it was never about like hating on women. It was more so just like this is what my energy and this is how much I have and this is who I'm going to give it to. We don't need to pretend
100%.
like we care.
Do
Yeah.
you think, I think there was not a lot, but a few couples post villa who kind of found the connection. Do you think a lot of it stemmed out of, organic interest, or do you think a lot of it still put on to, I guess, remain relevant?
Oh, that is a good question. I feel like, look, I always think about it like what the Love Island experience is so unique and that's an experience that all of us went through together and no one else went through that experience.
See what she did there, guys? See what she did there?
What did I do?
she circled the question.
She circled. I'm going to circle back though.
I love it.
It's such a rare experience that only the people that were in it can know what happened, what went down. And I'm not going to say I can't judge if someone's faking it or not.
Yeah.
I was lost after the show. It was all very confusing. You think all these people are who they are, but obviously when life comes into reality, people's true colors kind of show. Do you know what I mean? But it's a very confusing time after the villa. Yeah. Even I was confused. So yeah, that's my answer.
No, I love that. I remember after, well, I think it was, just after it had aired, it hadn't come out yet. And in the Gold Coast, there was a few that went on it. And we'd be at the Pav and they'll be like, this is my first impression of Sophie. I'm going to air it out.
Yeah.
Sophie comes up here, I can get you on Love Island. I'm like, you need to get on Love Island. I just came off the season. What's your name? And I was like, excuse me? Bitch, what? Hello, who are you for one?
Yeah.
And two.
Real. Look.
Sit down.
Without calling any names out, there was definitely people on my cast, which is like natural, who just I think ran with the whole like Love Island became the personality.
Yeah.
And that's fine. No judgment. It's just like for me personally, like Love Island, babe, anyone can apply. Yeah. It's not like you work hard to get to go on Love Island. Do you know what I mean? You just apply and you get picked.
Yeah.
It's not like you apply for like an acting role and then you have to like go through like all these. You can just be a person.
I feel like that's like kind of what people think.
Yeah, and go on Love Island. So that's what it's been. I was like, I don't see myself as anyone special. I just went on reality TV. Like, I'm not a celebrity or famous, whatever. I was just on TV. But some people are just like, that's their 5 seconds of claim and they went with it. Yeah. Like, good on them. I mean, that's up to them. But yeah, that was Nick. Me and him did get to watch that and they'd be like, oh my God, I remember one time they were like, we can skip the line. Like, I'm like, absolutely not. Me and him, I was like, no, I am leaving. Like, there was times I was like, I can't do this. And like, I remember there was one time, I won't say who it was, but we were like out and they're like, oh, do you not know who I am? And the person was just like, what? And they're like, I was on Love Island. Like, you need to give me that. And like, I was just standing there like, I am walking away. Because like, what do you mean? And she was like, yeah, I was like on Love Island. Like, do you know who I am? Like, I can really like promote your brand if you just give this to me for free.
Like shopping?
Yeah, shopping. Like there was like this cart. It was with like Glassons and they were handing out stuff. And they were still opening the store. Bless them. And I know this because my friend works at Glassons and she was telling me. And she was like, that girl. I was like, damn.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm just like, that attitude, I don't think so. Like that's, again, why I'm going to be real. Like that's why me and Em are friends and I'm not really friends with a lot of other
Yeah.
people. That's just not how I am. It's not how I move. It's not how I ever want to move. It's quite frankly embarrassing.
I wonder if them are still paying for their blue ticks.
Oh, the blue tick. I don't have one. Do you know what though? I have applied like 10 times for one. I'm gonna be real,
Really?
but I didn't have enough articles. It's been declined every time. So I might just
No.
wait for my big day. I can get my blue tick.
Yeah, one day it'll come.
One day it's coming. But like like I went on reality TV and apparently that's not enough for a blue tick. Yeah, but you know what? It's okay.
Did anyone on your season get the blue tick?
I don't know if it's natural. I don't know personally. I don't know.
Because usually like it's like straight after.
Yeah, look, I applied, guys. Any Instagram, people that work in Instagram want to help me out, let me know.
Oh,
Trying to
God,
get
just
that blue
tap that card.
tick.
Just tap it.
Yeah, tap that $20 a month. I might have to, honestly.
Honestly. But you've come so far since Love Island.
Mhm.
And I think even from when I first met you, that first White Fox event, you've just come into yourself and you've really embraced it and you've still stayed so true to who you are. How do you separate, do you think, your personal life
Mhm.
to Mimi, who was on TV?
Yeah, I think for me, like, honestly, my thing of as soon as I came off Love Island, I told myself I don't want to be known as the girl from Love Island. That's my whole personality. That's all I'm known for. I know that I'm made for bigger and better things. And I also know that I have, I'm creatively gifted with tools that I've want to use to utilize to share who I am and what I'm able to do. So a massive thing for me was as soon as I come off the show was like, I want to show who I am.
Yeah.
Love Island's not who I am. It was just this thing that I did. It's not my personality. Like I think on my page, I don't even really have, I pretty much removed like as many Love Island posts. See, the ones I look really cute. Yeah, like the solo ones as well.
The solo ones.
Yeah, the solo ones. I was like, yeah, we're keeping her on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was more so just I knew that I was now given this massive platform. I have this new audience who I want to reach, who I want to teach about my culture. I want to share who I am. I want to share like my style.
Absolutely.
Show who I am as a person, and hopefully my audience still resonates with the person that was on Love Island. But yeah, I guess now like it's so cool that I've been able to now do influencing and content creation. This is my full-time job. I'm so grateful. It comes very naturally to me. I've always loved being in front of a camera and having a camera. It's just a part of who I am. Like people walk around with vapes. I'm always walking around with a camera. You know what I mean? Like that's my addiction.
She's the girl with the digi.
Yeah, I'm the girl with the digi.
No, but you know what? That's actually loved about you when because me and Mimi met up in London and you were just taking photos like everybody, like just like
I'm the one who always
organic, and I was just like, I love that. Like,
and then I'm like, who's taking pictures of me? That's why I need a boyfriend. That's on my like list. I got
photos of you. I just don't think you'll like it.
Yeah, no, we don't need the drunk ones in the bathroom. Like we're sweating, but like, yeah, okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
But I think you go into a show like that and you have a perception of how people are going to perceive you.
Yeah.
And I think it's a question that they ask like in that audition process. How do you think the public's going to perceive you?
Yeah.
Was that totally different to actually how they did perceive you?
Look, I think for me personally, like I have done a lot of groundwork on who I am as a person, and I knew that there was no way they could edit me in any way that wasn't myself because I am myself.
Yeah.
And like everything that I say it intentionally. Like you can't edit what someone says.
Stand
So
10
everyone who
toes down on
says
that
like,
shit.
oh my God, they edited me. Like, no, babe, you literally said that. Those were your actions. This is your consequence.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think, I was never afraid of that. That was not something I was scared of. I'm so aware that people perceive me. They might perceive me in a different light. They might see me as someone that I'm not. But I do not have the time to care or give a fuck what someone thinks of me. And I'm not going to convince someone that I'm somebody else. Like they've made up their mind about me. That's them. Say like, cool, I'm taking up energy in their life and I'm not going to let them take energy up in mine. So that's my mindset. I don't care what someone thinks of me unless they're my family or close friends. It's a very scary world, social media, because everyone can just write hate comments. Like I'm sure you're aware of it. Like, and it can be hard, but I guess I've built this really good foundation of people around me. I can make jokes about it. I'm very confident in who I am. And, that took years, by the way. I'm not just here being like,
absolutely.
I love myself, but I do.
Does the hate get you?
Yeah, the hate. Look, honestly, like if I start getting hate, like I just hand my phone to my friends and they PR it for me. They just delete the comments and like they'll just.
I'm a massive deleter. Like if I
The
don't like a
block
comment,
button was
fucking-
made for a reason, babe. Get rid of
Yeah.
them. Like, shame.
I love the restrict. I'm so glad they've got that shit because they can see that they've commented it. I can see that they've commented it,
Oh,
but nobody else can.
Wait, that's so funny. I love that. I'm just like the fact. Sorry, babe, but if you have time to be negative on someone else, I actually feel sorry for you.
Yeah,
Like you need help, seek medical attention.
literally.
I am just like, that's so sad that you utilize your time to try and put down another person. That speaks a lot about them. They need help. I feel sorry for them. Wish them all the best. Respectfully, like I don't have the energy. That's messing with my aura. That's messing with my frequency. So I got nothing to do with it.
But
Do you know what I mean?
I kind of heard that you love a live stream.
I love a live stream.
And you,
I love a live stream. I love going on live. I really like, so many people are like, you should do streaming. And I'm like, I actually think like that would help going on live randomly, and I'm really random with it. And I'll just be like doing the most
and a little bit
things.
unfiltered.
Not a little, a lot.
A lot,
I just am. I say what I think. I do what I'm doing. Someone gives me their thought, I'll also give mine. I love when men love to comment on like my body on live, and I'm just like call me a whale, and I'm like, I love whales.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I'm a moo. Thank you.
I'm actually a cow.
I'm a cow, bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, thank you. I love whales. Like they swim in the ocean. Like I'm so delulu, and I just genuinely can process. I just turn everything as positive as I can. I think I've gotten to the point though where less like I'm so delulu that like, I don't know, like for example, I'm just like, you know how people like stress about running late to something or like if they get a red light?
Yeah.
I'm there like, I just got saved. Like I didn't get in a car crash because of this red light. Like, it's so like, that's just my
She's a cup
process.
half full.
Yeah, and I'm just like, but life is so much better when you think like that. Like I'm just like, why would you not be happy if you could choose it? Do you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
I need to be more like that.
Yeah, it's a great outlook to have on life. And I think it's really changed my perspective on things. And I feel like as well, you end up on a higher frequency in life, and then just like you attract things with good energy and you attract good people. Like that's how me and you met.
Yeah.
We are on the same frequency.
Exactly.
Yeah. And now we're here in this chair.
And now you're here on the poddy. Like,
Exactly. And I'm
love
sharing
that.
my vibes with you guys. Hello.
No, I absolutely love that. And I love everything about you.
Thank
and even
you.
when I didn't expect to see you in London at all.
I know.
Like, I went to Europe. Obviously, you guys know I went to Europe. I only just got back like 2 weeks ago. And then we were all going to a White Fox event. And Sam's like, yeah, Mimi's coming. And I thought Mimi was like one from the Love Island UK.
Oh my God.
Because I was like, she's just moved to London. Like, oh, she's met someone from the UK.
Yeah.
And then you rock up. I was like, oh, my girl, my Shayla.
We just coming like floating out of the car, like, hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Like, wow, thank
Yeah.
you so much for being here. I feel like I need you here tonight. And that I did.
That was so funny. I don't know if we can talk about what happened at White Fox party, because like basically we just were like one margarita, two margarita, and then me and you just like floated off and just started sinking margaritas all night. Like, and then I blacked out for like 4 hours.
I literally said the same. I said, I feel like I didn't drink that much.
Yeah.
And then I had this video of me with two margaritas on the dance floor. Oh my God.
Because remember, everyone was so serious. And we were like, let's just dance. And
yeah.
it was just like twerking.
Let's talk about that, because like, the UK, like there was like 700 influencers at this event.
Was actually?
There was, yeah. I think it was like 780.
Couldn't see them. Did not see anyone except you and Sam, like honestly.
But we literally got to this event where we end up getting on the table, and we get like, I felt so rude.
On the table. Like we danced on the table.
Yeah, we did dance on the table, but we had a booth. No, we had
I didn't know this. Really good. When I tell you, girl, I don't remember anything. Like all I remember was Tiger was on stage and we were just like, what is going on? Like, is this real?
No.
And then boom.
When we first got there, we have a booth, and we're on someone's booth, and kind of how it works is you're either on a guest list or you get like, not special treatment, but it's kind of like a club at those bigger events.
Oh yeah, you were on the special guest list and I wasn't. That's right.
We got you in.
Yeah, I know.
We got you in.
That's right.
But we get like chauffeured, and like obviously I've never met anyone from the UK, and I felt like a fucking cunt. Pretty much. I was like, I feel so cunty walking in front of everybody, skipping the lines on the media wall while everyone's watching me like, who the fuck is this? Who is he? We've never seen him in my life.
I went to that media wall. I remember that photo.
And then,
I was
okay, and then Mimi and I end up getting asked to get some photos together. So we go to the media wall, they take us there, and these girls are taking photos. I said this in the last podcast and I'm going to repeat it. But these girls were taking photos and the white fox girl was like, sorry, like, we just need to use the wall. Like, can you guys like just step aside? And she goes, no.
So
no.
real.
And Mimi and I are like looking at each other like, oh, what the fuck?
I would have been so uncomfortable. I know, even though I couldn't see what I was doing or remember this, but I know I would have been uncomfortable.
And then she said, no, I'm with white folks. And they're like, oh my God, so sorry. So we get in the media wall. There's a massive line just watching us take photos. Do you not remember?
No, when I tell you, I don't remember.
We're getting photos and then we get our pics, blah, 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 blah. And then Mimi, she's like, can you take some of my phone?
I would. I'd be like, wait a second, I'm going to take this opportunity.
We're there for longer. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And we get our pics. And Mimi's like, I'm posting it. She posts it on her fucking fake Instagram. I'm drunk as well. I reshare it. And it's like, oh my God, we're actually...
so many followers. There's like 200 people. I said they could have followed my main one. I'm so annoyed.
I was like, this is not fucking real. And then we ended up getting aligned. Like,
babe, I don't remember how I got home. I'm pretty sure I got carried out. That's
did.
not okay.
I
don't behave like that. That is not me. That was Patricia.
That was
goddamn.
Patricia was on a hunt that night.
Yeah. And I remember just tapping, going up to like the new Love Island UK people being like, excuse me, you look like you were on Love Island. Like, ew, disgusting. What am I doing? And then they were, because
you were that girl.
I was that girl. And I was like, you're really attractive. And I just walked off. Like, who do I think I am? And then I just remember going up to like, what's his name? Joey Essex. I was just like on his table. I was like, you're actually really cool. Like, I thought you wouldn't be very nice. Like, you're really cool. And like made friends with him. Like, I made friends with all these people. You know, we wake up, had like all those random like WhatsApp numbers, had like 10. I was like, they're like, oh, yo, I'll see you tomorrow. Huh?
What?
Sorry, what?
Wait, what?
What? And then I remember I've just got random videos of me like dancing and shaking my ass everywhere. I'm like, who do I think I am?
We were the only ones dancing.
Yeah, I know. As per. Yeah, as per. I'm like, as you said. Yeah.
But you had a little fling in the UK.
God.
But I was worried. I was actually very worried.
Okay, yeah.
Like, this is what I mean by Mimi does dating properly. Like, we'll be in the car and she's like, they're just calling. Jesus.
I literally haven't dated since the show last year because I'm very like picky on, again, who I give my energy to. I just feel like as well, I know what I want in a man. I don't do fun dating. I never have. Like, I don't know how to like fun date. I'm either like, I'm seeing you and like, that's it. Like, I wish I could see 5 people at once. Honestly, like being in the streets seems so much more fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I just can't. I can't do it. I'm in love with a girl, like deep down. But yeah, I did meet someone and unfortunately, yeah, I fell really hard for this person, but it just timing.
The logistics.
Yeah. Do you know what?
But mind you, this guy was in an estate. Like,
he's gorgeous. Yeah, he's gorgeous. He's insane. His life is insane. But like, I was just like, I don't know if I can fall for this person who just doesn't even live in this country, same country as me. But yeah, I think we just
holiday romance.
I mean, look, if we're meant to be, we'll be, and we'll align again. Maybe I'll move to London. Maybe I'll move to Europe. For him. No jokes. No, if it's meant to be, it will be, and we'll circle. I'm a really big believer on that. But yeah, do you know what though? He taught me that like there is someone out there for me that like can love the love that I give. Like he kind of gave back to me, which was the first time I've ever kind of had that experience. It was really nice, even though it was like so short, but it was really nice for me to like feel that way because I genuinely don't think I've ever felt that much love from someone besides my girlfriends.
Yeah, well, that's like, it, and that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you think you would ever do a dating show again?
Look, never say never. I'm very big on if an opportunity arises, we will take it. I feel like I would like to not give it another shot, but it's like I don't feel like I got the full like Love Island experience. Yeah. You know, it was also very quick. Like Love Island Australia is a lot shorter than like the real one. But I would love to be on reality TV again. I was so comfortable. I never actually wanted to leave the villa. I feel like I really,
this is a holiday.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? I got no washing, no cooking, no cleaning. I get to wear a bikini and tan all day. Like that's my type of vibe. You know what I mean? No bills. Get to like chat and yap all day.
Absolutely.
That's my, like I thrive in that environment, to be honest.
Well, if the opportunity comes.
Yeah, if the opportunity comes, look, I don't really know.
We can see Moot on our screens again.
Moot on your screens. I know. Everyone will be so happy. I always get that comment like, I'd love to see you on your screens again. I'm like, reach out to the producers, babe. Let them know. Mimi is back. Moo's on TV. Like,
yeah.
You know what though? I just want to go on like Love Island again so I can do the heart rate challenge. Like the girls, they lost out on millions by not putting my little dancing on there. Like I had a whole routine. I practiced with my best friends, and I was just like,
she's like, I had a routine.
Yeah,
my ass was looking really good.
Yeah, my ass was really, really good. My back arch, like I had practiced her, like like as a dancer, I want to dance on TV, but they didn't. Australia doesn't allow it or something. Yeah,
boring.
Like, yeah. So honestly, like get me on just for that one episode.
Yeah,
and then
just
I'll
that
walk off.
heart rate.
Yeah, just the heart rate challenge.
Heart rate
I bet that'll be like boom, boom.
What's on the agenda for Mimi?
Oh, what's on the agenda?
Anything coming up?
Look, honestly, I'm a very big person and not really speaking things out publicly until they kind of happen in terms of like projects that I'm working on. Just people have secret animosity. And like,
secrets.
But I am working on a couple of things, some products that I'm going to be bringing out, which I'm really excited about, but I'm not going to say what. Yeah. But that's as much as I'll say. But yeah, I'm just going to keep being me, to be honest. Like it's working.
Yeah, I love it. And
Yeah.
I just love just how authentic you are. And I just think whatever you do, we'll just touch.
Yeah, well, I literally say to my friends all the time, the moment I start being like that stuck up bitch, like throw me in the ocean, put me on a plane back to New Zealand and put me in my marae or put me with Mother Nature, because like I never want to become that person.
Yeah.
And as soon as I do, like, no, I don't want to be that. Yeah.
And you literally just shown your culture, who you are as a person.
Yeah.
You're vulnerable. And I just love that about you. So
Thank you.
So excited to see where the next year's going to go for you.
I know, me too. I'm really excited.
Well, you're going to have to do a recap.
We're going to have to do a recap. Like, we'll just have to like process this. I feel like I'll be a different person. Like, thank God I changed. You know what I mean? Like, thank God we all grow. Like, when people are like, oh my God, you're not the same person. Like, thank God I'm not. Because look at me now. Do you know what I mean? I got more money in my bank account. I know where I stand. My mental health is better. Yeah, I think this year though, I really have been more selfish. That's been like my motto, being more selfish, because I do tend to put other people's needs before myself. Yeah. And I think in life you do have to be selfish. Like, you know what I mean? Choose yourself, choose your career, work on yourself, work on your health, because as soon as you become that best version of yourself, then you're able to offer so much more to the world and you're able to attract the things that are actually meant for you. So that's been really important for me. Yeah, I'm just going to keep representing the Māori woman. We can do it.
Yes,
we belong in this space.
Yes.
The Māori women are baddies in the world, and I'm extremely proud to be Māori. I'm extremely proud to be from Aotearoa, and I want to keep that throughout my career.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I'm just extremely grateful for the platform that I have, and I don't take it.
I'm so grateful for you coming on today.
Thank you, by the way, for having me.
I love you so much.
I love you.
And guys, if you want to see the BTS, make sure you go to our Spotify subscriptions and our Patreon, and you subscribe, and make sure
like, comment,
follow Mimi everywhere.
Follow me, give me my clout that I deserve.
Clout that she's been asking for.
And can we also just take a really quick second to acknowledge you, because I know this is about me, but it's also you. I feel like you're a creator that I do actually look up to, and I'm really proud of you, and I'm proud of your growth. And I know you do share a lot of your life online, which is really scary and intimidating. But as a creator myself, like, that is so cool, and I look up to you, and I just want to say I'm really proud of you. And I love you.
It doesn't usually go this way. But
exactly.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Love you.
God. Well, thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
see you in another episode.
Goodbye, ka kite. Mwah.
Bye.